Teachers rallied to keep lawmakers from changing their retirement, but tonight the pension overhaul is law.
And new at 6, one Northern Kentucky teacher says the change really means that her family has changes to make also. Meanwhile, Kentucky's Attorney General and 2 unions are suing to stop the overhaul from even taking effect.
The pension bill is government at its worst. It violates the rights of tens of thousands of Kentuckians.
You'll remember this bill was passed to fix a $41 billion shortfall in the public pension systems.
9 on your side's Jake Ryle spoke to a teacher in Boone County who explains why it could cost local classrooms something else.
Is it 9224?
Brittany Terry's class is racing against the clock.
What? 9224.
She's a substitute teacher for Boone County Schools and Erlanger-Elsmere. Over the past few weeks, she too is against the clock.
Yeah!
But she says it's too late.
We just put up our home for sale in Hebron just earlier this week.
She's a qualified teacher who loves what she's doing, where she's doing it.
It is heartbreaking for me because I've wanted nothing more than to work with Boone County Schools. You know, I love the kids here. I love the teachers here. I hate to leave it.
And she's leaving because of the pension overhaul passed by lawmakers and signed by Governor Matt Bevin.
But I don't think he understands that families don't have to live in his state.
We had to do a Skype interview with Brittany. She's busy finding a home in South Carolina, and it's been tough on her 3 kids.
Our youngest was born here. This is the only home they know. So they understand why we're moving, but they're equally devastated.
Kentucky Attorney General Andy Beshear says Brittany's story could be something we see more of statewide.
It will cause massive retirements at a time when our schools can't handle it. Some schools and school systems will lose a large percentage of their employees that have the most expertise that they're not going to be able to replace in time.
Brittany says Governor Matt Bevin's passing of the bill, specifically dealing with pensions, is why her family is packing up. She says in South Carolina, she'll be able to have a pension along with Social Security, something teachers in Kentucky aren't able to have. But even locally, teachers have options. Moving across the river to Indiana or Ohio, she says could net them thousands of dollars and a better pension. She's hopeful the state can crack the code in time.
But everyone is asking, well, what do I do now?
For her, she'll savor the time she has left before the move.
I still want to get in as much time with these kids as I can.
Jake Ryle, 9 on your side.
Well, meanwhile, teachers will return to Frankfort on Friday, not because of the pension overhaul, but rather the state budget.
Tonight, we know Gallatin County schools and Erlanger-Elsmere schools will be closed Friday, as teachers will ask legislators to override the governor's veto of the budget bill. Lawmakers passed a proposal that would increase money for the school funding formula. The governor vetoed that Monday. Each chamber now needs a simple majority to pass it. That vote could come Friday.
Well,